8 this March is already the most in any calendar month since December of 1962, when there were 9 of them. Perk is back to make sense of all this. It's like March Madness in the NBA. LeBron James getting it all started, Perk, when he dropped 56 against the Warriors back on March 5th. And no more than a 3-day delay between 50-point games this month. So what's happening here late in the season?
Well, it's two things. It's the pace, but it's the style, right? Like like they always say, styles make fights. And when you look at the NBA and where it's went to far as the spacing, teams playing 1 big and 4 out, like you get the opportunity to go to work offensively. But it also speaks to this generation and its skill set. And we could thank guys like Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady, and guys to that nature, because this generation is just that talented. We look at Kyrie Irving, we look at Kevin Durant, 2 of the most skilled guys to ever play this game, and we already know about LeBron James. He's already sitting at that table. But look at Karl Anthony Towns. Like, we didn't have big shooting threes back then like the way that he's doing. So when you look at the overall involved of this generation, the skill set is just unmatched. And there's no disrespect to the all-time greats that paved the way, but this is just a different level.
Yeah, we're seeing a couple of guys like that right now in the NCAA tournament that are emulating the play of people like KD. All right, so listen, you mentioned KD, a couple of these performances coming in the span of just a couple days with the Nets. So he drops 56. Then Kyrie drops 60 2 days later. But at this point, here we are, Perk. So Kyrie's only available for 3 of Brooklyn's remaining 12 games. Hornets and Hawks are right there behind him among those play-in teams. How confident are you that KD can keep them from sliding even further from that number 8 spot?
Well, Hannah, listen, when we talk about all the MVPs, Jokic, Embiid, DeMar DeRozan, Ja Morant, Luka, all that, the best player in the game today is Kevin Durant. And we have to remember, when he is faced against adversity, that's when he thrives at his best. And I love it that Kyrie is out. You know why? It makes him elevate his game. And I was with KD in Oklahoma City when he had to elevate his game and be that point forward position. We already know that he could get the buckets with the best of them, but when he's starting to get his buckets and facilitate and make others around him better, that's when KD is at his best. So I'm not concerned at all, because Kevin Durant is the best player that we have in the game.
Well, listen, Perk, you know him better than anybody, and you also know better than anybody that they have to avoid Toronto. That's the big deal, because Kyrie Irving, because of COVID protocols, he wouldn't be able to play as it stands now in that series at all. Perk, always great talking hoops with you. Thanks.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.